It's actually much easier this, if you can find your balance. And your balance is in your root. Muladhara is where your balance is. Engage in through this point. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the fingertips down. Begin to stretch into Uttanasana to the point which works for you. If you have sciatic issues, keep the knees bent. If your lower back is hurting, keep the knees bent. Drop the head down. And then as you inhale, you're going to rise and reach for your right wrist with your left hand. And those of you that are having issues in your wrist, feel your left hand healing your right wrist. And then exhale, come up and over to the left side. Inhale to center. Exhale through the mouth. Release the hand, take the right palm and extend through the left. Inhale here. Exhale up and over to the right. Breathe here. Breathe. Inhale to center. Release the palms. Come to the front of the mat. Inhale into pranam. Exhaling, bending forward. Inhale, look halfway up. As you exhale, step into downward facing dog. And simply begin by alternating the left heel, the right heel, with the breath, as the body requires the lubricant of the breath to open it. As you inhale now, come to a place of stillness where you and a long, deep breath. If you know Ujjayi, you can use Ujjayi breath, but otherwise just stay with a long, deep breath. We're going to meet Ujjayi. It's going to become a dear, close friend. Bring your hands a little more forward, Daniela. Yes. Even a drop more. Beautiful. Now push your heart to your thighs. Heart to your thighs. You have a magnificent downward facing dog. I hope you know that. It's hard to see it in the golden group when we're all lying on the floor. Now as you inhale, raise your right leg. Take a breath, push away from your hands. Feel the stability of the pose and bring balance, meaning close your right hip. Pinky toe in line with the big toe. Feel the difference. Your hip is not opening. That's it. This internal rotation allows you to connect to Muladhara. That's it. So that's even more. That's it. Beautiful. Now watch the shoulder. Now step the right foot between the hands and bring the left heel to the floor. Rise through Warrior One and open into Warrior Two. And sink here. Now feel the hips open. Warrior Two is a pose of stability, empowerment. It stimulates and opens us, sink even more. I love the pose for women because it gets us into our spiritual power. Look to your middle finger, this one, and then breathe. Come to the breath. That's it. You're doing great. Bend down into this knee. Okay. Breathe here. Exhale, sink. Only through the nose. And it's all, just go with it. Now push my hands away. I want you to push, resist me. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful. Soften the toes. Soften everything. Now inhale, turn the front palm up and look all the way back into Sun Warrior. Take some breaths here. Beautiful, Tikva. Watch yourself. Don't go too much on the standing poses. This knee bends. So first the foot needs to be parallel like that, and then the knee needs to sink. Now squeeze your bandhas, all of you. Connect to the bandhas. Now inhale, come all the way back to warrior and straighten the leg. Exhale, you're coming into Trikonasana pose, into triangle. If you can, you look up. Some of you can, some of you, me, cannot. Come a little bit more in, try it. Just bring this foot more in. Okay. Now because you're so... Wait a sec, let's do it like that. Focus on lengthening here. Beautiful, and then breathe. Exhale, look down to the right foot. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bend through warrior two. And we transition by looking back. Not because we're going to the past, but only because we're bringing that which we need forward in order to come into our stability as we come into Chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Yes, let it go. Breath in. Push away from the hands, Mike. Push away, get that heart to the thighs. Now inhale, lift your left leg behind you. Slow it down, Vanessa, slow it right down. Let the breath guide the movement, the breath guide the decisions. The breath is that which, it's the bridge. Nishima to the nishama is the breath. So powerful is the breath. Internally rotate your upper left thigh, so both hips are in one line. Both hips are in one line. Drop this hip a little bit. So I don't need it to be so high, but I want the inner rotation of your extended leg so you can connect to your bandhas. See if you can lift a little bit more. Debbie, that's it. That's it. Now as you exhale, you're going to bend the left leg. Sweep the left leg between the hands. Place the right heel flat on the floor. Rise, Virabhadrasana 1. Transition, Virabhadrasana 2. And sink. Tuck the pelvis. Use the bandhas. Okay, Jenny, that left knee over the left ankle. Everybody check that your left knee is over the left ankle. Beautiful, Zos. It gives you the stability. Left knee over left ankle, Daniela. That's it. And then you breathe here. And you hang out. Come on, breathe. I'm just taking a break. And connect to your strength. Connect to your power. Connect to the force. Drop your pelvis. Drop and feel. That's it. Feel your bandhas. Remember who you are, okay? Remember who you are. You are not your story. None of it. None of the fluctuations of it. Sink deeper. Remember. Now turn the front palm up. Look to that palm as you exhale. Come all the way back and over into reverse warrior. Do not leave that knee. Left knee. Yvette. Beautiful, Jenny. That's it. Left knee, Warren. Push it back over the ankle. Bend through the front leg. That's it. Beautiful. Now breathe. You've got it, but I want you to Yeah, like feel that. It's a beautiful back bend, actually. Open up even more, Noah. I'm going to let you go. Have you got it? Now you've got it through the bandhas, through Muladhara, through Mula Bandha. And stay with the breath. Beautiful, Yvette, but that left knee over the left ankle. Beautiful. Connect through the bandhas, through the internal locks. Now inhale, you're going to transition back to warrior two. Extend the front leg. Exhale as you come into Trikonasana. Look up if you can, look ahead if you can't. And breathe here. Tuck that tail underneath you. And breathe. זה לא מספיק בשבילך? אני חושבת שכן. לא צריך לעשות את הכל, רק לקבל. אז תקחי את צ'ארלס פוז לכמה דקות. תודה. All the way. Imagine you've got a wall behind you. This is your wall of support. You can rely on this wall. You can lean against this wall. Exhale, look down to the left foot. Inhale, transition by rising all the way up and exhaling into warrior. And then reverse the awareness to the hand and then draw through the elegance of the movement all the way back into an upper plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. And you may want to go into child's pose, or you're going to stay here in downward facing dog and take a long, deep breath. And if you're in child's pose, beautiful. Welcome it. Welcome what it feels like to be still, to be not active. Welcome what it feels like not to be running to something. Notice your resistance. Maybe you're dying to come to child's pose and you're not giving yourself permission. What does your body tell you? I want your body to reveal what's best for you now. Action or passive? That's it. Listen to yourself. We don't listen. We are just on the trip of the mind. Find stillness, Deb. Find stillness in the pose. If you're going to be there, stay still with the breath. And then everybody inhale, exhale through the knees, and come into child's pose. Taking a few breaths here. And feel in your life the areas where you push too much or you don't push enough. You run. You hide under your blanket of inertia. Extend the arms in front of you. Rise up.